U.S. Army teases next-generation armor trials. The U.S. Army's 1st Cavalry Division has dropped a pointed teaser on social media, posting a close-up image of an armored vehicle turret alongside the phrase, "coming soon," and a string of hashtags #XM30, #M1E3, #Pegasus Charge, #TIC, and #CavCountry that together signal the division is preparing to publicly showcase trials of the Army's most consequential next-generation armored platforms. The post, published by the official 1st Cavalry Division account, pairs the cryptic announcement with the tagline "Mobility, Protection, Firepower," and the text "1st Cavalry is transforming," framing whatever is coming as a direct product of the division's ongoing Transforming in Contact, or TIC, initiative, branded internally as Pegasus Charge. While the division provided no additional details, the hashtag combination points unmistakably toward upcoming field activity involving the XM30 mechanized infantry combat vehicle and the M1E3 next-generation Abrams main battle tank, the two cornerstone platforms of the Army's armored modernization push. The XM30 is the Army's designated replacement for the M2 Bradley infantry fighting vehicle, which has served as the backbone of armored brigade combat teams since 1981. In June 2025, the Army approved the end of the XM30's engineering phase, meaning the new infantry combat vehicles entered manufacturing development. Both American Rheinmetall and General Dynamics Land Systems are competing in the prototyping phase, with a production contract anticipated by late 2027 and initial fielding targeted for fiscal year 2029. The vehicle is designed to carry a crew of 2 soldiers plus an infantry section and can be configured to serve as a command and control node directing unmanned systems or to fight directly with a large caliber cannon and anti-tank weapons. The M1E3 represents an equally significant leap. The Army is aggressively fast-tracking the next-generation M1E3 Abrams, targeting a lighter 60-ton weight class for better mobility and transportability, with hybrid power, active protection, and upgraded sensors built to survive a battlefield dominated by FPV drones and precision missiles. The Army is requesting $723.5 million in FY26 to move the M1E3 into serial production, betting that a lighter, hybrid-powered tank with modular armor and upgraded trophy active protection can survive in a drone-saturated threat environment. Pre-prototype units are expected to reach soldiers in the near term, with a full platoon set for delivery by end of 2026, an acceleration of years compared to earlier timelines. The 1st Cavalry Division is the Army's designated testbed for proving out how these platforms will actually fight. Pegasus Charge is the division's framework for transforming in contact, and according to division leadership, the effort is not solely about finding new equipment, but about pushing the boundaries of how the division thinks, organizes, trains, and operates. That philosophy makes the 1st Cavalry the natural unit to receive pre-production hardware first and stress-test it under realistic conditions before the rest of the force follows. The transforming in contact concept itself represents a deliberate break from the Army's historical acquisition model. Rather than developing a platform in isolation over a decade, then delivering it to units, the Army is injecting emerging systems directly into operational formations during exercises and rotations, gathering soldier feedback, identifying integration problems, and refining doctrine in real time. The TIC effort aims to speed up how the Army buys capabilities and designs its forces by letting units experiment with emerging systems during actual exercises and deployments. The 1st Cavalry's 1st Brigade, Iron Horse, is currently the designated armored TIC 2.0 formation, with a culminating National Training Center rotation plan for 2027 as the validation event for the entire transformation concept. The timing of the division's teaser is notable. April 2026 finds the 1st Cavalry already deep into Pegasus Charge experimentation. The division recently completed the Golden Shield live-fire counter-drone exercise at Fort Hood on April 7th to 9th, testing autonomous cross-platform CUES engagements for the first time. That experiment demonstrated a networked sensor on one vehicle autonomously cueing a weapon system on a separate vehicle to destroy a drone target, the kind of integrated, machine-speed lethality that armored formations will need to survive on a drone-saturated battlefield. The XM30 and M1E3 are designed from the ground up to operate in exactly that environment. What precisely is coming soon, a formal test event, a field demonstration, a delivery announcement, or a media-accessible exercise, the division has not said. What the announcement makes plain is that the Army's most storied armor division is preparing to bring the next generation of American armor out of the design labs and onto the dirt.